Before we go too far, let's do a knife check. Hey, good morning everyone. Charley the Plumber here. Hey, I figured I'd take you guys along for a day in the life of Charley the Plumber. And we're going to head out to the office right now. We got these two yahoos that come out with me. Got my breakfast here. A couple of hard-boiled eggs with a little mayo. If you've never had it, it is absolutely delicious. So here we go. Got to make some calls this morning before I leave. Her basement pipe needs to be reamed. She's having some issues. Noelle, she's having water pressure issues. So this is a pump tank issue, I would almost bet. John, wife's new office needs 5 faucets installed. We'll send photos. Carol, she has a look at a sump pump. She thinks she may have a leak in a crawl space. How exciting is that one? Bought a fixer-upper, and we're doing some renovating. They have a list of what they want me to do and what they want someone else to do. Never worked for this guy, so we'll see what happens with that. But time to have the breakfast. This morning we're going to do a gas pipe, and I've got to go fix a little recall from her mistake yesterday. So we'll go do that. We're going to take 2 trucks. I'll be in Mama Kay's truck, and my girl, she'll be in my truck, and away we go. And hope you enjoy the day. See what I normally don't do when I'm working. Say hello, Lucy. Okay, guys, pretty busy morning. Getting old Huey and Dewey out of here. Dewey's not here yet, but Huey's getting ready to leave right now. And I got my stuff loaded. I'm going in one direction, and I'm going to meet up with these guys a little bit later to do a gas pipe on a whole house gas generator. We are off like a flock of turtles. I'm going to give you a little history of old Charley the Plumber. So right now, 57 years old. Been doing this for 39 years. Started back in 1983. I'm a Romeo, Michigan graduate. Worked with my dad for I think 19 years. Bought him out back in 1998. He worked for me for 3 years. Then he retired. Unfortunately, he passed away here in January, so I no longer have him around to give me on plumbing and all that fun stuff. But I do now work with a couple of young ladies. Jessica, she has been with me for 4 years, and she wants to buy the business out. So we're taking her out in the field and we're showing her everything we can so she's prepared. Should be a good business opportunity for her, and definitely a good retirement plan for myself. Headed up to our job that we were at yesterday. We'll go up there, we're gonna flip-flop hot and cold. Originally what happened was the hot and the cold were coming up right next to each other, and underneath in the basement there's a bunch of stuff that was blocking the heat registers and whatnot. So we really didn't run water to find out where it was at, what was hot, what was cold. Then we're headed over to where the girls are going to be. They'll get going on that gas pipe job to a whole house gas generator. So today we're going to go up and we're going to put this piping underneath the ceiling and kind of run it over to the generator. It's close to 40 feet, so we'll see what we can do. Job 1 is done. So what I wanted to show you, because some may or may not know this, but When you buy a faucet at Home Depot, big box store, it doesn't really matter. You're going to get these little plastic ferrules. It's called a ferrule. It's a 3/8 washer per se. When you put the nut in the supply tube, this little washer will come on there. Well, sometimes you'll see, if you put a new shutoff on there, you'll see these brass ferrules. They're very sharp. You see these back in the old school. If you put brass on plastic, sometimes if this thing gets kinked a little bit one way or the other, twisted a little bit one way or the other, the brass will cut the plastic. So if you get the brass ferrules, go to the store, up, and buy the plastic ferrules. There's one on the bottom of my truck if you need it. But just wanted to give you that heads up, just in case you ever do it. Now, we're off to job 2. Our next job, Pontiac, Michigan. 26 minutes, 14 miles away. We're on our way. We're going to see the girls. I got here at the job site. I had to go get another piece of pipe because we weren't sure what we were going to need, and it'll make a nicer looking job putting a 21 footer over across the overhang here. Before we get her unloaded, we'll walk over, see what we got going on. So there's the generator. We're going to be going across the top of that ceiling there. And there's Pokey 1 and Pokey 2. They've been here 4.5 hours and they got 3 inches of pipe in. So we got to get moving. Walla boom, bada bing. So set that ladder up while you're standing there doing nothing, eh? Before we go too far, let's do a knife check. They got lucky. They all had their knives. You had yours? They do. Life of a plumber. See that big silver pipe about 3 inches in diameter? See how that's going up, over, and then back down? Well, that's the vent on the hot water tank. So basically, there's gases that are not going directly up the chimney. I would venture to say that this unit was either put in by a homeowner or potentially someone didn't know what the hell they were doing, because this is a no-no for sure. I'll mention it to the customer, but not much I can do about it. So they have to do with it as they see fit. Hopefully, I don't read about it on the news.
Trying to kill me?
Maybe. Okay guys, 10 minutes to 3, that's me. So I gotta go home right now, take the calls off the answering machine, see what's going on. We're leaving downtown Pontiac right now, and yeah, it is what it is. So hopefully you guys seen that chimney on that hot water tank. These are things that we see on a pretty regular basis, and I'll tell you what, it can become very dangerous when you have a situation like that, because them gases are supposed to go up the chimney like this. You know, it's the old story, crap flows downhill. Well, same thing on vent gases. They're supposed to flow uphill. So when it goes up, over, and then back down, that's not a good thing, guys. So anyway, hopefully the homeowner will get that fixed. It's a short chimney, so chances are they won't have an issue, but I always like to bring it to their attention. So hopefully you guys liked the video. We'll bring you along again when we do some other stuff. Today, you know, you don't want to bore each other with, you know, having the videos of doing this and doing that, but hopefully you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you soon. Don't forget, Charley the Plumber, one of the few things in life you get for free. Thanks for watching. We'll see you